No phone, no dropped Bluetooth signals. Want to know how to load 800 songs onto your swim goggles? Then keep watching. Hey everyone, Tessa here. I want to thank Holosport for sending me the SollaWave AI swim goggles for my honest review, so let's dive in. It comes in this really nice case. So we've got your goggles, charging cable, adapter, different sized ear tips, quick start guide, more in-depth user manual, information on how you can contact customer support. The first thing you're going to want to do is charge your goggles. So you just take this, it's magnetic, and connect it right there. Perfect. This goes right into the adapter. Then you can plug it into one of these thingamajiggies and plug it into the wall and let it charge. Next, you're going to want to download the app. So it's called Holosport. That's what it looks like. Then, of course, as always with any app, just follow the steps. Make sure you're connected to Bluetooth. You're going to land on a screen where you are going to select the model. I didn't know which one to select. And first, I picked one. I think it was just the one that says SollaWave. And I tried connecting it, and it didn't work. And so then I went to, I think it was SollaWave ES1, which is the one that worked for me. So if one doesn't work, just try another. On the back of the box, it has the information, model, and number, and all that stuff. The next screen you're going to come to is where you scan the barcode. Those barcodes are on the back of the box here under my hand. I just can't show it to you. But just scan the one that starts with MAC. I'm in the app, and it says my device is not connected, and that just means that I have to either, make sure the goggles are nice and close, and they are. So maybe the power isn't on right now. So to power it on, it's this middle one right here. And I think I press and hold for 3 seconds. Yeah, so there you go. Now it's connected. Battery life is 94%. Before I show you how to download songs, I just want to go over a couple of things here. Here it says pool length. If I go in here, so my pool is 10 meters long, so I chose 10 meters. That's, you can customize it to whatever your pool length is. They also have some default options up here. Hit save, and then we go back. Data notification. I think that's something that I want to show you. So when you're swimming, if you have this on, like, say, by lap count, and my laps, my pool is only 10 meters long, so it was constant. I was doing this yesterday, and it was constantly talking to me because it doesn't take long to do 10 meters. And I was trying to actually listen to a podcast, which I recommend not listening to a podcast. Not only do you have the voice interruptions, which you can fix, but also, even if you don't have the voice constantly interrupting, the excessive bubble blowing is so loud that you can't hear the story if you're listening to a podcast. Anyway, so I had it by lap. I didn't like that so much. So I'm going to try it today and put by time. I set to 3 when I first came in here, and I changed it to 5 minutes because I didn't want to hear every 5 minutes is pretty good. So, and down here, you can select what you want to know. You can select all of them, but it says here, selecting too much broadcast data may affect the listening experience, because they're just constantly talking. So I'm just going to put total laps. And there's a few other things that you can select down here. If I go to me, it shows me. So yesterday I didn't swim that much. I was just testing this out. So it showed that I swam 170 meters, which isn't that much. Discover, what was Discover again? Discover, this is good. Yes, go here, because when you go to the user guide, so pick SollaWave. I think yes, the user manual. Go to file transfer, USB mode, and it shows you exactly how you are going to download your music. So because Bluetooth doesn't stay connected when you're under the water, you have to download MP3 files. So I found a site called jamendo.com. They have some really great playlists. These are not known artists. You can download as much as you want for free. I really like acoustic music, so I found a playlist for acoustic music, and I downloaded it. So to connect your goggles to your laptop, of course, you need to have that magnetic connection here first. Make sure that that's there. This end, which you plug into your laptop, and then Drive will pop up on your desktop called SollaWave. So now I just take my playlist and I drop it into the SollaWave drive. Now it's copying 23 items over. And there are all the songs. Go here, hit eject. Make sure you disconnect it properly. Now I can remove it from my laptop. Okay, now I'll show you that it's down here, all songs. You click on, or touch that. You'll see playlists. See, this is the one that I did, the Autumn Acoustic. So there they are. They're all right there. To start your swim, I'm just going to show you where you find this information on how to do that. See, if you just go to Discover, go to the user manual again, go to your SollaWave swimming goggles user manual, go to Start and Swim. So it says here, So you long press the plus button here to start your swim, and then the voice will tell you to start. And then when you're done with swimming, long press the plus button again to stop the swimming. And the voice will broadcast the end of the swimming and the swimming data, which you will find in the app. Go to audio playback to show you how to use the keys to play your music. So the power button, that'll start playing your playlist. Hit it again, that'll pause it. If you want to increase the volume, hit the plus button. And if you want to decrease the volume, hit the minus button. If you double click the plus, that'll take you to the next song. If you double click the minus, that'll take you to the previous song. After you get out of the pool, you're going to reconnect your phone to Bluetooth, and then it will upload the data from the goggles. Yesterday when I tried these out, I put my swim cap on first and I put the goggles over the swim cap, and then the earbuds were in, but they kept falling out. So I put the swim goggles on first and a swim cap over top, called an ear cap, where it has an extra sort of material here to cover the ears, and this did a really good job of keeping the earbuds in the whole time. These goggles are really comfortable and they kept the water out the whole time. You can still access the controls here. So I want to start the swim, press and hold the plus, it said start swimming, and now I'm going to hit the middle one, that's the power, I think it's just one time. The music is playing, yay! That was really great. I am going to use these all the time. It was so nice listening to music. It really makes such a huge difference, and the sound is really good. If you like to swim and you want it to be a little less boring, I highly recommend these goggles.